Hello and welcome to chapter number 3 of deploying local images in Swag. Now, you guys are totally aware about the problem that we are facing. To solve this issue, we have 3 different ways. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about manual method. This is the first and most basic way to solve this problem. So, let's start. Introduction. Manually copying images to each node is a time-consuming and can easily lead to mistakes, making it impractical for dynamic and scalable environment. In the real-world scenario, if you have 200 plus Docker nodes, then how you are going to copy these images from manager to all other nodes? It is a time-consuming, and there is a chance that you may make mistake, but we want to become expert, we want to understand all the ways, so we are going with the manual method. Let's start this with lab. So here we have step 1. First of all, save the local Docker images. On the manager node where you created local Docker image, save the image to a tar file. So right now you are aware about that. Let me do one thing. Let me clear this service as well. Docker service stop. My app. I'm going to stop this service. Okay. Sorry, Docker service RM. My app. Yeah. So now Docker service ls. We don't have any service. If I'm going to the give command, Docker images, I have this image, my app. I want this image on both of these worker nodes. First of all, I have to save this image as a file into the system. Keep this in mind. Right now I am in the CloudFolks HUB folder. I'm going to perform all the operations from here only. So let's create image locally. So here we have to give command docker save -o image name.tar, image name that you want to save. So let me copy this command, and here I am going to give this. Here I am going to give name like my app. So file name will be my app.tar, and image name we have is same my app. So we are just saving our my app image as a my app.tar. Okay. So let's press enter. Once you press enter, you will get this file in your current folder. So if I'm giving command ls, here I got this my app.tar. So we just saved our image as a tar file into the manager node. Now we have to copy this image from manager to worker. So transfer the image file to worker nodes. Transfer the tar file to each worker node. You can use SCP secure copy for this purpose. Now, the most important part of our lab. See, here I am using AWS environment. Okay, all of this my instances are actually EC2 instances. Now, in AWS environment, if you want to use SSH or SCP, you can authenticate using .pem file. Here we are not using username and password. So if you want to use SSH or SCP, you must have PEM file. I have PEM file as well, but all these 3 EC2 instances are using actually same PEM file. Okay, you can find it out. You go to the manager node and just scroll down. Here I have this key that I am using. It is new 2024-key.pem file, and I am using same for all these 3. Look at this. Okay. Now, let me go to the picture. I want you to understand this. I have my image file here, right? my app is actually here. My app.tar. It is here. Now I want to copy this to Docker host, right? To copy this, I will use scp command. Now, you cannot copy through the scp without authentication. So here, I have to use my PEM file. And my PEM file is actually new 2024-key.pem. Now currently this PEM file is not in this Docker host. Because I want to establish connection from Docker host 1, this file must be in the Docker host 1. Now I don't have this file right now. What is the current location of this file? It is actually my PC. So this is my computer. If you go to my computer and if you go to the download folder, dir new 2024-keys. See here I have this file. So what I have to do right now, first of all, I have to copy this file from my computer to Docker host 1. Once I will get this file over here, then I will use scp to copy this file using this key. Now again, to copy this file from my computer to Docker host, I have to use scp as well. So we are going to use scp to copy this file, new 2024-key. We will use scp to copy this file from here, and then using this, we will copy this my app.tar. Okay. So let's understand the whole scenario practically. You will get better understanding about it. Okay. So let's go with the step by step. In this lab, we are using AWS EC2 instance, which is using .pem file for authentication. So we have to copy PEM file from local machine to manager node. And here I have this command. For your reference, I just provided you this command. Let me use this right now. So I'm going to use command scp. Now scp requires authentication, so I have to provide key right now as well. So I'm going to say new 2024-key.pem. Now I have to provide which file I want to copy. Now I want to copy same PEM file. So I'm going to type this again. New, which file I want to copy? New 2024-key. Okay, new 2024-key.pem. Then Ubuntu, my username, and then IP address. Now here we have to use public IP, so manager node, and just paste it over here. Yeah. My command prompt is actually stuck now. Okay, now it is working. Let me verify this. Everything is good. Yeah, 205. Yes. Now I have to provide location, right? So I have to provide location of the destination. So we have everything in the same folder. So what I'm doing, I'm going to give pwd command over here on a manager node. I'm just giving this pwd command over here, going to copy this and pasting over here. Now look at on a manager node here, I don't have any PEM file. I'm using this command from my local system because I have this key into the local system. So scp this is authentication key for my EC2 instance. Which file I want to copy? Same file. Then Ubuntu, public IP address of my EC2 instance, and then the location from where from to on a destination location of the file. Okay, so let me press enter. Now it is going to copy this file. Now let me go to the manager and give ls command. Here I got this. So now I got this PEM file on my worker node. Now using this PEM file, I will use scp command and I will copy this my app.tar file over here. Now, one thing that we have to make sure that when you are going to copy this.
Sorry guys, sorry to disturb you. I know you all are enjoying the session and suddenly it stopped. But if you want full video or if you want full Docker course having 130 plus videos including projects, you can become our community member. Enrollment link is in description. Moreover, we also provide 24/7 support, weekly lifetime live session with Power Shatara, updates and completion certification as well. Still you have any queries regarding it, you can contact me on my personal number. Thank you.